Yes, I'm a state certified driving instructor. I teach adults and teens, and we're going to prepare for your road test. I'm going to show you the skill sets you need to do. You need to follow this video all the way through to be successful. And success takes time, and success takes work. You've got to put in the work, and I'm going to take you through driving through a neighborhood, a main thoroughfare, getting on the expressway, and I'm going to point out the things and traps that will force you into a failure situation. When we're getting ready to drive, we want to make sure our seatbelt's on. We want to frame the rear window in the center mirror. We want to look and make sure our side mirrors are properly adjusted. It's really important that you are taking care of your car and making sure you can actually see, S-E-E. It takes practice, and if your mom or dad or your significant other is not willing to get the time in for you, then you won't be successful. Success comes with hard work and dedication. You have to be dedicated to your craft, just like I'm dedicated to going live daily to help you. Now we're going to turn on our left turn signal. I'm looking over my left shoulder, and then I'm gently going to press the gas to get the car moving. Now, once we start moving, we want to look ahead. We want to look for lane automatic failures. We want to try our best to pass the test on the first time, and it takes practice. And through these tutorials, through these master classes, I'm going to show you what to do. I'm going to come up and turn on my left turn signal 100 feet or half a block. The stop sign got knocked down here. One student lost their mind and hit the stop sign, so we have to stop. And now I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I'm looking left, right, left, clear. Then I'm going to make my left turn, gently accelerating through, gradually picking up speed. Now, I'm looking straight ahead. I want to aim high. It's called aim high driving. All the terms I'm going to use pertain to the road test, pertain to driver's education. We're going to settle down for a moment. This is your time. This is not your mom's. This is not your dad's. You're 21. You're 29. You're 37. You're 42. Don't be embarrassed. Reach out to me. I'm going to help you obtain your permit status. I'm going to help you obtain your license. You have to be willing to work. So now let's talk about slowing down. Squeeze your brake early. You need to slow down more than what you think. I had a client hit a car because he misjudged distance. So what I need you to do is judge distance, give yourself more time, T-I-M-E. This is going to be a very relaxing drive, but we're also going to hit all the fundamentals. So the light turned green. We want to gradually pick up speed. And in this lesson, we're going to talk about the SIPDE process and the Smith system. We want to leave an out. An out is a space, an area, just in case a car breaks down. Someone is not paying attention. You have to always be a defensive driver. I'm keeping space, taking my time. Trying to do the best that I can. And if your best falls short from you passing your test, that's fine. We'll review the video. You'll call me up. You'll join my masterclass. We'll talk about your plan to get back on the road, because failure does happen. But how you recover from that failure is a critical first step. I'm going to follow the curve around. We're now on a one-way. All the signs are facing us. We're in the Mount Clemens trap area. It's a trap because many students fail here. I have a lot of videos talking about parallel parking, stall parking, angle parking, right-of-way rules. And if you don't understand those rules, you need to be looking at those Mount Clemens trap videos because you will have maneuverability. It's going to take you about 10 minutes to relax, calm down, and be patient. And within those 10 or 15 minutes, you can pass or fail. What I want to see you do is have gradual exposure. Stay with the flow of the traffic, but don't go over. Stay consistent with your speed. But if you're under speed, that could create a dangerous situation. You may get one warning. If you go over speed, that's even a more dangerous situation because that could be automatic failure. Scan the intersection. This yellow light, squeeze your brake, have a light slow down. You want to stop behind the line. That gray car, minus. Pedestrians, the most vulnerable. Squeeze your brake, stop behind the line. Look around your environment. What's to the left? What's to the right? What is behind us? You won't get a minus for not checking your mirror when you stop, but it shows the tester, I'm checking. It shows the tester that you're more than willing and able to put safety ahead of everything else. And it's about the common good. We have to be safe out here. I'm looking around the curve. We're in the downtown Mount Clemens trap area. Proceeding through on the Gratiot thoroughfare. You need to know main routes. How much traffic? How are the lights? Where are pedestrians? If you don't know these things, you need to be watching very carefully. You need to rewind this video, rewind the video a second, third, and fourth time. I'm going to keep a little space. We're now in a wolf pack, not animals, but cars. Okay? I'm behind this white car. I want to keep my space. 1001, 1002. I'm about 3 seconds from this white car. This is the minimum. How do I know this? I'm counting in seconds my following distance. We want a 3-second following distance. I'm going to continue on, maintain a good speed. I'm lifting my foot. I don't want to go over speed. And also the white car to the left. I'm confused. Is it a brake light? Is it a blinker? That's an equipment violation, so we don't want to bring our car to the DMV if you're going to have equipment violations. I'm keeping space. I see cars hitting brakes. I want to be aware. We're now in the construction zone, so we've got to be more active. The minimum speed is 45 unless otherwise noted. I'm going to get over. Left is down. I'm making a decision to stay in the middle lane. Don't be a follower, be a leader. We're still in the construction zone. Here, 35. If you're not sure, drive a little bit lower than the flow of the traffic. Blinky yellow means proceed with caution. Everything we're talking about deals with the test. We're going to make a lane change to the left. Mirror, turn signal. blind spot. I checked my blind spot. Okay, I'm off the gas, having a light slowdown. I'm going to squeeze my brakes with the ball of my foot. You want to wear thin sole shoes. If you have really thick shoes on, you're going to slam the gas and slam the brake. You will lose points. Every state has a different scale. Where I'm from, it's 24 errors. A dangerous maneuver would be running a light, hitting a curb. If you do 2 or more dangerous maneuvers, it's an automatic fail. I'm keeping space. A lot of people starting to tailgate. The car behind me to the right. And we got to keep space. You got to have that discipline. Now we have construction signs. They're orange and black. We have warning signs of a bike, yellow and black. We have the Interstate I-94 West. That's a guide sign. There's so much information here, and you will have information overload. We are right at about 45. We're good. People starting to speed up. It's not even worth it right now. Okay, let's make a lane change. We're going to practice. You see how smooth your lane change is? You can't jerk it. And now I'm lifting my foot. You can see how smooth I am. And there's that peacefulness again. You'll find moments of peace when you take your test. You will. I'm going to show you the rear view. You'll see cars behind me, to the left, to the right. You always got to know around you. It's like a 360 camera, and you got to see who's around you. And I'm going to use that and purchase one and show you how you need to elevate. I'm looking around me, so I want you to see how I'm looking around. I'm squeezing my brake. You might be able to see the brake lights. I'm scanning the do not walk sign. That will be on your test. This is signaling to you the light will change soon. If we're a pedestrian, we need to either go ahead and finish walking across the intersection or not go at all. That was on the state test, and a lot of students missed that. I have data, and I'm going to share it with you because I want to show you. Anyone can talk about the road test, but I have data to show you about the road test. I have Midwest data, I have state police data, I have United States data. The car to my left is from Tennessee, out-of-town driver. You see me looking around, checking traffic. If you're not doing this, you're going to hit a car, get hit, get struck. Right about 45, traffic's moving good. I feel safe, but also want to keep space. My hands are at 8 and 4. AAA says 7 and 5. Could be a preferred method. It just depends on what you're comfortable with. I'm maintaining good speed right now. I'm really looking, a lot more cars. And then now here's the front view with all the traffic. And I'm looking for a gap or space. I see the black car to my right. Truck, I should say. I'm going to get over. Blinkers on. I got over. Excuse me. Okay, our car just pulled out. We've got to lift our foot. This car does not have adaptive cruise control, so we have to be that defensive driver. I'm scanning the intersection. Do not walk sign is flashing. I see a high mount brake light. And I'm squeezing my brakes. This black car ahead of me is tailgating. They keep tapping brakes and tapping brakes and tapping brakes. It is very irritating, but also gives us a signal about the mental state of their driving. I'm going to get over to the left this time. I have my blinker on. This is going to be a zipper merge. So I'm in the inside lane this time. This lane does end. So I'm going to have to pick up speed, and not saying cut off cars, but pass cars. So let's see how people will treat us. The semi-truck with the equalizer, it will slow stuff down. I'm going to keep moving. I don't want to be stuck behind this truck. And we're going to keep moving. Woo! Oh boy, here we go. I don't want to mess with this truck. So is that right or wrong? Leave it in the comments. Did I do the right thing or the wrong thing? Talking about zipper merge. Okay, you can tell by my voice, this is real. I got a big semi truck behind me. Okay? You see that big boy behind me? That's no joke. So I want to keep space. There's a lot of cars. We got a solid white line ahead of us. You can see it in the background. See it to the left. All right. When we get out, we're going to have to merge out. Hey. Okay. I'm going to get over one more lane. We are out here. I want to keep space from the semi truck, and eventually I want to change lanes as quickly as possible. Here's my gap. I'm going to go. And I didn't hesitate. That's what it takes. So I'm going to back off a little bit. I'm going to keep space. I don't want to tailgate. Minimum 3 seconds. That white truck, their driver's side mirror is broken, so they're going to lose some visibility. I can stay in all 3 lanes. So because you're moving, and a lot of you would try to come from my head because you say I'm a left line hugger. I'm not. All 3 lanes are open. We're about 70 miles an hour. I'm in the left lane. You can tell by the yellow line. And I'm trying to keep good following distance by lifting my foot. This car does have adaptive cruise control, but I'm not using it. Need to learn how to drive without all those driving aids. Speed is pretty good. White truck flying on road rage. It's not that serious. That's crazy. That's crazy. So if you're driving and you're like that, you're reckless. It's not even that serious. We're trying, this is the HTS. I want to also explain that, the Highway Transportation System. We always have to share. A safe defensive driver is critical. They're from Oklahoma. I'm maintaining a good speed. Looking ahead. Lifting my foot, and it's about eye movement. We're moving about 70 miles an hour. I do not want to be behind the white truck to the right. Ladder, fire extinguisher, tools can come out. That's a dangerous situation. Okay, you see me holding this wheel. We're moving, and there's a lot of traffic. It's a bit of adrenaline rush. You want to stay safe, and you have to get out and experience this. I can't simulate this on a video. I can show you. I can tell you, but you have to drive with me in the vehicle, really get a deep dive on the videos, because I like watching educational videos to learn. Learning how to computer code, learning how to drive a manual, learning how to better prepare my students for the state tests. And that's what this is about. We're maintaining a pretty good speed. I'm looking ahead. And we're getting down through to the city of Detroit. Okay, Chicago, Illinois. Indianapolis, Indiana. On to Des Moines, Iowa. I'm lifting my foot. There's a little bit of uncomfort. There's a blue car behind me leaning on me pretty fast. You're probably saying, if you don't like it, change lanes. I'm giving you the feeling. I'm telling you. Because if I don't tell you, you don't know. I'm going to follow the curve around. Eventually, I have to get over 2 lanes to the right. If I wait too long, I won't make it. I'm a little too late. So now I need to make some maneuvers. I am not going to cut off this truck. And if I need to go down to another exit, I would do that. There's a gap, but no, the black car would have sideswiped me. They slid in. A lot of learning right now. My space cushion is what's saving me. I'm telling you what is saving me and what is dangerous. I'm going to stay in this lane. I don't think I can get to my exit, so I'm going to have to go down to the next exit, which is fine because we don't want to cause an accident. I could make it. I'm going to get over. And I slid over. Whew, I didn't think I was going to make it. I'm going to get over one more lane to the right. I swear to you, I didn't think I was going to make it because there was so much traffic. I don't want to cut off cars. And no matter if you are a 15, a 25, 35, 45, you're still going to have that feeling. You don't cut off a semi-truck. Don't cut off cars. Don't be that selfish. We're going to maintain good speed. We're going to go down to another exit. We're going to talk about getting off, getting on. I'm going to maintain speed, and I'm going to lift my foot because I owe it to you to demonstrate how to pass your road test, how to believe in what I'm saying, and to really build authority. Now, I got to squeeze my brakes. Okay? Take my time. Okay? Want to be patient. I'm increasing my following distance if you don't know. Following distance is the space between your vehicle and the vehicle ahead. The semi-truck is ahead of me. 1001, 1002, 1003. We are 3 seconds ahead. Okay, I'm going to turn on my right turn signal. We're on the I-94 expressway. These exit ramps are very small and short. So we're going to get off on Cashew. It's French. Good, we're going to roll up. Real easy. I'm going to turn on our left turn signal. Squeeze my brakes. Okay, we're going to come up and stop behind the stop line. We're behind the line. I'm looking, checking traffic. Very tight intersection. I'm looking behind me. Cars are coming up the ramp. I swear I don't want to get hit. People are looking at me. I'm looking at them. I want to be a defensive driver. You have to be safe enough and be confident enough to stand your ground, speak your truth, without being disrespectful to people. Respect your elders, educate the young, and listen to your boss. Okay, so we're going to be making a left turn. My left turn blinker's on, and we want to make sure we're in the correct lane. Lane. Okay, we're going to roll forward. I'm looking left and right. And then we're going to turn right by the double yellow. If you just popped in, we're talking about the road test and what you need to do to pass. We're going to get in. We're going to make a left turn. Now, this is a very difficult left turn. We got to go up to the stop line, Line. We have to make a left. We have to wait for a green. I'm looking for a gap. A gap is a space. Okay, if our light turns green, we don't cut off the green car, automatic failure. I want to wait. I'm going to move forward. I'm committing to this turn. Here's my gap. That was safe. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, now we're going to accelerate. On your road test, if you don't accelerate and pick up, this could be an automatic failure. We're going to accelerate. I want a third gear merge. You hear the motor. We're coming out. That's a third gear merge. That was great. That was great. That's what it feels like. I need you to watch for people. We need to watch for cars. You have to be looking around left and right. I'm looking to the left. I'm looking straight. I'm looking to the right. People run lights. Pedestrians go through. This is Detroit. This is Chicago. This is Houston, Texas, Los Angeles, California. Be your best authentic self. If you want to pass, you need to go ahead and subscribe. Why? Because I'm a state certified driving instructor. I teach adults and teens. I'm preparing you for your test. Okay, we have a delayed light. The timing is off. We want to keep moving. I'm scanning left, middle, and right. I'm going to continue. We're at 30 right now. The speed limit changes. You go over 30, automatic failure. I've always talked about the things you need to do to pass your test. What are you waiting for? You must subscribe because I'm going deep. I'm taking my time to explain every single nuance of the test. If you follow what I'm saying, there's no guarantees, but if you follow what I'm saying, you're going to have a higher likelihood of passing. Complete stop, 1001, 1002, 1003. Let's pause for a second. That's all you need. Okay? I'm going to turn on left turn signal. I'm going to stay on the right side. See, we're setting up for road test prep right now. Okay? We're going to follow the road. Then we're going to break everything down in a summary statement. I owe that to you because that's the type of person that I am. Okay, let's break down what we learned. Let's get right down to it. Safe driving behavior. Put on your seatbelt when you first get into the car. If you don't, automatic failure. Number 2, maintain proper speed. I maintain good speed. I stayed with the flow of the traffic. I didn't go under. I didn't go over. Number 3, maintain safe following distance, minimum 3 seconds. I told you what following distance was. I showed you what following distance was. I explained what following distance was. Next, number 4, identifies and understands and responds appropriately to traffic signs and signals. We kept good speed control. We did not run lights because we didn't force ourselves to speed or go slow. Number 5, demonstrates proper use of mirrors. Our center mirror, our left mirror, our right mirror. You always have to check mirrors. I demonstrated this. This is our classroom. Our car is our classroom. Then in the master class, I'm breaking down everything. Let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6, understanding different vehicle capabilities. Semi-trucks, pickup trucks, smaller SUVs. Stay out of no zones. I just put together a short that is trending right now of staying out of blind spots, of staying out of the no zones. You need to watch that. Follow me, subscribe, and you'll see that next. Number 7, effectively manages risk in the driving environment. Driving in a neighborhood, their kids, driving on a expressway, cars merging, checking blind spots, driving on a grassy thoroughfare, pedestrians walking around in front of you. Number 8, demonstrate the ability to select a gap. When I made that left turn off of Cadieux, it's French. I made the left turn. The gap was safe. I had a minimum 1.5 seconds. I felt safe. I felt like I demonstrated consistency to the tester. I know it's scary. Everyone's human. I don't think I'll be marked down, but I'm giving you the real perspective. You got to drive with confidence. Next, yields to pedestrians. Pedestrians are near the sidewalk. You got to cover your brake. You got to slow down. Let's talk about lane changes, signals, and check mirrors. Minimum 3 seconds. Have your blinker on. 1, you see it. 2, you recognize it. 3, okay, they're changing lanes. A 1 blinker is not enough. I wouldn't mark you down. A 2 blinker, I still mark you down. 3, that's good. Next, turns head. Blind spot to my left, I just looked over my left shoulder. Blind spot to my right, near the back door, I looked over my shoulder. But I have a blind spot mirror. Fail. What don't you understand? You just cut off a car. Let's go back to the road test office. You're crying and upset. What happened, baby? Nothing, Mom. So if you want to get your T clocked by your mom or dad or grandma, then watch this. You got to learn. Next, gradually moves into lane, crosses 3 or 4 broken lines. Turn on your blinker. Pause. Check your mirror, blind spot. Pause. Get over. Pause. Pause. Look. Check. Feel stable in that lane. Next, maintains proper speed and following distance. You want to have a minimum of 3 seconds. Take your time. T-I-M-E. You have to take your time. I'm not rushing this. You can tell by my voice, my passion, my patience, my exhilaration for all of you, and I'm very passionate. Next, let's talk about curves. Enter the curves at the proper speed and position. If you're going too fast, you're going to drift off the curve to the left. Dangerous maneuver. Gradually increase the speed at the apex of the curve. Go in slow and accelerate out. Next, maintains proper lane position. You don't want to hug the left. You don't want to hug the right. Controlled and uncontrolled intersections. We had a chance to do this. Stop is stop. S-T-O-P. What are you hesitating for? Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not going to lie to you. All of my videos, all of my data is in truth. I look at the state police crash data. I look at road test failures and what happens. I look at driving school data, and then I put together my tutorials for you. So it's backed by Google Scholar resources. It's backed by state police crash data. It's backed by DNV data. So I'm not just putting this together. And I'm a state certified driving instructor. And that means something because you have to have pride. Whether I was the dentist, I want to be the best dentist in my profession. I want to make sure my clients take care of their teeth. As an instructor, I want to prepare you for your test. I want to talk about, I have a moment, I want to talk about visual skills, driving, visual skills. Identify targets to the left, in front of you, to the right, to the left, in front of you, to the right, to the left, in front of you, to the right, to the left, in front of you, to the right. You have to be constantly scanning. Next, searches 15 to 20 seconds ahead. Wow, that red truck is tailgating. That white car just cut off. I was able to tell you when we were on the crash at thoroughfare what you see, how you need to react. We don't need to drive aggressively. We don't need to cut off people. We don't need to be selfish. We all share the highway transportation system. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, need to go back and do a deep dive into my videos. I'm using driver's education terms, DNV terms, state police terms, because this is a driver's education tutorial to help you pass the test, to help you get your license back. Next, turns head to identify targets prior to turning. If you're making a left, I should see you looking to the left. If you're making a right, I should see you looking to the right. Able to judge stopping and following distance adequately. Keep good speed. Keep good space. Don't tailgate. Take your time. T-I-M-E. I want to talk about what's going to cause you to fail and why you need to watch this. The first reason you need to watch this, a dangerous maneuver. In the comments, you're going to tell me what a dangerous maneuver is. Tell me in the comments, type takeaway, T-A-K-E-A-W-A-Y, semicolon. What is a dangerous maneuver? You should be typing this in. Next, strikes an object. Type takeaway, T-A-K-E-A-W-A-Y. Tell me, what does it mean to strike an object? What object will cause you to fail? Next, takeaway, T-A-K-E-A-W-A-Y, semicolon, failure to yield. Tell me what this means. If you don't understand failure to yield, then you need to go back and look at my videos because I do a deep dive on all of this information. Next, speeding 10 or more over the limit. Takeaway, type takeaway, T-A-K-E-A-W-A-Y, semicolon. Tell me what this means. What does this look like? Why is this dangerous in a school zone? Why is this dangerous in the neighborhood? Why is this dangerous on the expressway? Next, type takeaway, T-A-K-E-A-W-A-Y, semicolon. Disobeys regulatory sign or signal. What does this mean? Why does this cause you a failure? Type takeaway, T-A-K-E-A-W-A-Y, teacher intervention to maintain vehicle control. The following dangerous driving maneuvers will result in an automatic failure. Student must perform at least 2 maneuvers for an automatic fail. It's serious. I'm not playing. Look through these videos. Leave your comments. I need you to leave a comment. I need you to answer the questions I just went over. I will be going live later, about 3:30, 3:45, and we'll talk about the next steps to prepare you in heavy traffic. Subscribe. I'm a state certified driving instructor. We do a deep dive on preparing you for the road test, for getting out driving if you have anxiety, for passing your knowledge test. We'll do it step by step, and we will be an interactive class to help you reach your goals. Subscribe.